Good evening and welcome to our on-flow media broadcast for the VETO Sports Men's Northwest 1. It is match week 9, Upfield versus Sydenham Park here at Give Reserve in what is proving to be a bit of a frigid evening. Our refereeing department this evening is led by Lucas Bonita. Bonita might be a familiar figure to a few of you all at home who enjoy a good NPL live stream. He is quite often up in the top flights across the Chanel NPLs. Otherwise, two teams coming into this evening's game in curious states. While Upfield have only dropped points on one occasion overall this year, in their 4-0 defeat against Law United just a couple of weeks ago, their victories have certainly left much to be required, given their consistently tight margins, and they're certainly reflective of their position on the table. Only 2 goals in their favour in the goal difference. If you look at their neighbours, got the likes of Geelong up top of the league, quite famous at the moment, top of the league, given all the social media buzz that's coming around in our 4th division. They are presently on a plus 14 tally, which is certainly not a bad effort after 8 games. Below them, Ballarat plus 7, Lawler, the aforementioned Lawler United plus 6. It's all very tight around the top of the table. Points a little bit more spread out between the top 4. Geelong only 3 points ahead of Upfield in their mutual promotion push. Ballarat just a point behind Upfield on 17. Lawler again just a little bit further behind. They are 15 points, 3 behind Upfield. As for our visitors this evening, well, Sydenham certainly found themselves in very much a mixed state of form. 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw in their last 5 appearances. Wins against struggling, almost certain for relegation, Westvale Olympic last weekend in their 5-0 defeat. Otherwise, Sydenham Park's other win in their last 5, just a cheeky 1-0 against FC Clifton Hill. Visiting Sydenham Park playing in their red and tinged orangey browny, I don't know what you're supposed to call that. I'm not Rolf Harris, and that's probably a reference that is best forgotten in the ears of commercial advertising. Anyway, the visitors left to right in their curious browny, orangey, red combinations. Our hosts Upfield remaining in their very traditional Oxford blue dominated kits, right to left for the first 45. Now, starting lineups for this evening for your home, commencing with the visitors, we have number 1, Chris May in goal, number 2, Marvin Brauweiler, number 3, Cameron Lee, number 4, Michael Sims, number 5, Raul Edfanio Brito Rodriguez Correa, number 6, Kurt Kuaku, number 7, Greer Bilyansky, number 8, their captain Gus Greer, number 9, Paul Hodges, and there's the offside flag. As we were saying, number 17, Simon Zamet, and number 19, Jacob Alexander. Otherwise, for our host tonight, we have number 4, Michael Eager, number 7, returning from his weekend behind the mic is Jack Hindle. Number 9, the ever-resolute captain Varney Shamoon. Number 10, Ryan Moore. Number 11, the Canadian Devon O'Hare. Number 17, Salvatore Cardo. Number 19, Noah Michaelides. Number 20, Dean Kuzmanowski. Number 26, Daniel Scopoliti. Number 30, Nicholas Kasov. And in goal, number 99, Matthew Symes. And as I said earlier, our refereeing department this evening is led by Lucas Bonica. And as for yourselves at home, well, as always, I'm William Bennett, bringing you hopefully plenty of action to come across tonight's Friday night under the lights. It was so far a rather dry evening here at Gibb Reserve. And certainly you can sort of feel a bit of moisture in the air. Not a great deal, but nonetheless, the surface here at Gibb Reserve, as always, it is a bit on the soft side. And certainly it's fair to say, wherever that rain's been coming from, it certainly traps it quite well. Long ball forward, up towards Okada. Okada just couldn't quite get the touches after that. Trying to relatively unforced and unforced again. Here's Symes, Queenslander, having spent time elsewhere in the Victorian period, most notably at Preston. Oh, Symes certainly spent his youth playing a bit of the old rugby league. Shmoon's certainly looking very strong there. And we shall be set for our first call of the evening. And certainly there is plenty of options in and around the box for Upfield. Got the likes of Kasov, Shamoon. Ball sent in. Cleared by Kuaku, but only briefly. He can get it up, but he can't get it out. Rodriguez Correa almost breaking down that upfield back line. Earlier on, so the field of pressure. Michaelides is forced to adjust a bit, come to a more central position. And that he's now able to come out to our near side, to where he's nice and comfortable at home on the wing. Moore, not quite able to find his captain on this occasion. Here's Eager, the NPL veteran, an arguable legend at 2 clubs in his time in the NPL, both sides of the Port Melbourne derby in Port Melbourne and South Melbourne. Port Melbourne presently not far off to join us here in the State Leagues. What has been quite the miserable season for them in the second division, and one without, let's just say, some Code Brown controversies. Once again, Upfield find themselves caught out by the offside flag. Now, very much a side that can be naturally undone by the offside trap, given just the sheer amount of pace they've got available on their wings. Of course, you've got the likes of Hindle, Shamoon, Ocado, Michaelides, even Scopoliti when he fancies pressing up a bit, whenever he's required to. Plenty of pace just coming in from all angles. There you go. Tucking in there for Symes. Kuzmanowski finds O'Hare. O'Hare returns to Kuzmanowski. Kuzmanowski looking for the switch into his captain. Finds Shimon. Shimon, excellent use of his body there. Just chucks it in there with his waist. Blyansky. Once more, Blyansky just trying to get things in order for the visitors.
Disc is bad, disc is bad.
And tonight we would like to thank all our sponsors that make these live streams possible for you all at home, or indeed wherever you're enjoying this game from across the world, and indeed across the country, perhaps even just in an office somewhere in the heart of the metropole. As offside flags raise, of course we do like to extend our firm thanks to our Aga, Brookwood, Brunswick Plastering, Care You Deserve, CEC Management Group, HMB Plastering, Melbourne Tile Gallery, Mr Tech Melbourne, MYM Timber and Hardware, No One Straighter Line Markers, Stella Driving School, Bendigo Bank Strathmore, Tasty 44, Varken Group, Vic Wide Auto Body, and YPA Hume City. Here's Sims. In for Greer, his captain. Greer just being a little bit shapeless on the ball there. Ball coming back into Michael Sims. Once more with Greer. Quick 1-2 with Hodges. Greer looking to charge. Sends the ball up for Brauweiler. Brauweiler brought down. But no foul, says our lead referee. Eager. Touch for Symes. Symes looking for that long option, but won't quite find Scoppoliti his initial target. Upfield do well. A little bit of fortune there. They do get the throw, given the final reflection just as the ball remained briefly in the air. Ricardo picks out O'Hare. O'Hare just trying to set up Hindle, who's had a change of number for the evening. Ball set in towards the box. It's collected nice and firmly there by Chris May. It's very much a question of may he does. Dangerous moment here for Upfield. Scoppoliti trying to inspire some escape route. Eager very much risking his body there. Is a positive outcome for the NPL veteran. Goal kick Upfield. As we've finally broken through the initial 10-minute mark, it is still goalless here at Give Reserve. A couple of positive signs at both ends. I feel perhaps the more clinical side, Sydenham certainly questioning, but not exactly having more than just a concept at this stage. Now do free to give us a few comments. Let us know how you're feeling about the game throughout this live broadcast, be it either across on the Unflow Media YouTube channel or on Upfield's Facebook live stream. We do appreciate all your thoughts across the game, and we'll try and get to them whenever we can.
No way.
Her ladies giving his choice of balls there. Ultimately, he goes for the left one. As Greer flicks it away with his head. Greer tries to inspire the build-up. And yet to be able to press it too deeply is Billy Youngski. Greer briefly with Billy Youngski. As our sacred sanctum of the media possession is horrifically violated by the on-field lads. Poor form, boys, poor form.
Yeah, I said hi.
Calls for a foul against Eager. Eager very much pleading total innocence within the laws of the game. As Mihalides preps for the throw. Hindle trying to talk some sense into his opponents. Here's Symes. Looks to spot Mihalides, finds Mihalides. Mihalides making great use of his chest there to bring it down. Can't quite spot the lad from Warrington in Jack Hindle. Upfield still trying to press forward here. Mihalides, Cardo. Wife Scopolini, who's had to put on the sheer burniest the burners. Sprints half a pitch in half a second. More. Switches near soft Mihalides. Mihalides from range. Not too far away. Certainly a bit of an ambitious strike, but fair play to him. That looked proper tasty. And with that, it does remain Upfield 0, Sydenham Park 0 here at Give Reserve. Presently in the 15th minute of play. Correa under pressure. All ball, says our lead referee. Kuaku, very much tugged there. As Kuaku getting tugged off is acknowledged there by our lead referee. Well, certainly you can understand, to an extent, the need for the odd professional foul. Perhaps it might be a little bit early there for the darker arts of football. Right, it's the man of two first names, Jacob Alexander, with the set piece. He hoofs it deep, but it's smacked back towards him. The ball in on the boot of Hindle. Scopoliti. More. There you go. Finally completes the switch all the way into Mihalides, who's advanced quite deep here. Looks on the far side wing. Shot from Hindle. Blocked by his own man. Greer clears the area. As it's flicked on by Zamet. Zamet still in control here, still in possession. Will get the free kick after that contact against Scopoliti. And we're given the go-ahead for the free kick. As curves into the 18-yard area. Moore heads it away. Knocked forward up towards the Lee. Turns over as quickly as it's sent. Mill ladies now. Eager. Case of Ricardo, the touch, but can't quite get the control he wants. Hodges rightfully looking for the free kick there. Certainly not too pleased with our lead referee. Nonetheless, we carry on here at Give Reserve. Moore. Scopolati. Eager. Ladies completing the switch across the field. Hindle. Tuck centrally back for Moore. Kuzmanowski. Knocks it long. Hindle can't quite thread his way through there. May's ball. May eventually making use of his hands. Eventually brings us back into play. Checks for a handball. Whether or not it'll just be a throw. Looks like it's Shout. Scopoli told to go back a few metres there. Briefly finds the head of Ricardo. Quite a challenge coming in there from Kasov. Having had a couple of yellows across the season so far. Must be careful of his overall tally for the next few weeks. Fault challenge upon to Ricardo there. Not pleasing any of the outfield players. One is very much tit for tat football. Three kick sent forward. Hodges. Handball is given against Hodges. Free kick played quickly, perhaps a bit too quickly for anyone's good there. Here's May. Denisham, who denies O'Hare a sniff of the ball. It's hoof deep. Bounces off Eager's forehead. Ladies looking for a firmer option. And with the deflection of Kuzmanowski, it will be a throw for the visitors. Visiting Sydenham Park certainly taking a bit of time to prep themselves for the throw. So it seems perhaps a little bit too early for that nonsense. Nonetheless, virtually brought into play. Shamoon looking to progress, yet to have the long range option. Pressure upon the upfield captain. Support from Hindle. Kasov back in for Hindle. What can the Brit do here? Looks to bob and weave, but won't it get past Kurku? Here's Brauweiler. Scopolati with the interception. Scopolati looks to send O'Hare. That it will be a corner for the hosts.
كابتن جماعتك كلهم هنا.
الطابور الخامس موجود؟ العصابة موجودة؟
اي موجوده.
كلهم ما راح يلعبوا يوم الأحد.
منو تلعب بعد؟
موجودين.
تسع لواحد هنا.
Corner ball, whipped high.
Come on.
It's brought in, it's a goal. Just confirming who had the final touch there, as with the benefit of the replay. Ball's whipped in. No clear bodies there. But going by the celebrations, it is another 30, Nicholas Kasov, who has the goal there for the hosts. And with that, it is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 0. Moore tries to spot out the Briton Jack Hindle. Michaelides tapping it back in the security of Eager's boat. Once again with Moore. Sliding sweep there from Shamoon. The foul is given against Shamoon there. Eventually, Cameron Lee is forced to bring back the ball to where the foul occurred. Straight into the forehead of Ryan Moore there. May almost called out as he's forced to clear. Spanks into the crowd. And some lucky fans, they might not go home with the match ball, but they will go home with a match bruise. Here's Eager. Shamoon. Michaelides. Kasov. Twisting and turning. But eventually finding the boot of Hindle. Hindle. Nope. Flags raised. And it will be a goal kick.
No way.
He had the bar, what was it? 19?
You know, the last time it was 7.
Yeah, 22?
No, 36 coming. Well, because they told the other team there's number 7 in Upfield is holding it. Well, the other
Braweiler can't keep control. Ocado keeps it in. Turnover via the throw. Braweiler flicks it over for Hodges. Hodges managing to pick out Zamet there on that far wing. Still with Zamet. Moore making use of his body and intercept the play before it becomes too unnerving. Hindle. Still just about in possession. And they will get the throw. And there's quick opportunity. Rose turns over, out for the goal kick. That giving May a little bit of relief as he quite literally tries to dig a hole through his ball. Scopolati for more. Via a touch of Kasov. Kasov once again does well to stay on his feet. The upfield midfielder. Ball sent up for Correa to chase. Cross it in towards the box. More intercepts. There you go. Kasov. Can't find a teammate. Her ladies clearing the area. Kuaku. Shot from Brauweiler. Curving up and over. Since we now have 2 balls on the field. Ball situation finally dealt with. Greer takes it for May. Kasov thumps it deep. It's cleared out by May. And the shot just to reposition himself and get the throw instead of the corner. Great bit of marshalling there from the Sydenham Park keeper. Moore. Scopolati with the throw for Upfield. Eager. Tapping for Michaelides. Kasov does well to keep on his feet there. Switch up for Lee. Getting control. Just ultimately getting unstuck there by the softness of the field. Hindle. Very firm battle there, but between the 2 midfielders. As Sims gets a bit handsy. And he's the visitors with the free kick there. Greer hoofing it deep. Moore again making great use of his forward, repelling every ball coming in to that field 18 yard area. As we are into the final 15 for the first half. He is presently Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 0. Big give reserve. Greer. 1-2 with his keeper. Make that 3-4 into his keeper. May in possession. Vincent sends it long. Spots Brauweiler. Lacroix was the initial target.
وليك
لا دفاع.
Long ball played into the 13-yard area. Knocked out. And it will be a corner for the visitors. Their first for the evening. And so with half-time not too far away, can our hosts keep their sheets clean? Corner ball's whipped in. Cleared away for the moment. We have ladies chasing, sliding. Can't quite get there in time. Corner ball. And so similarly, a bit begrudgingly, Hodges steps up to the plate. Hodges whips his corner in. As it's knocked out and away by Shamoon. And so once again, corner ball from Hodges. Knocks it deep. Ball eventually bouncing into the gloves of Symes. Queenslander holding firm. Well, finds Hindle very briefly. Scopoliti. Chance here for upfield. O'Hare just getting lost in the marker there. Here, ladies, playing in for Hindle. You know, again, full smack use of his body and fight for the ball. So trying to curve around Brauweiler. So pulled from Kasov. Shouts at the ref, but just play on it is. Very much a night of he should, she should. As the deflection curves it out for a corner. So I'm just going to bring something quickly to his lead referee's attention. It's indicating there's a little bit of grasping going on there. Here's the corner, swung high, swung deep, finds out a Brauweiler, who can't bring it down. Goal kick upfield. With that, it is 36 minutes, been and gone. It is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 0. As once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors who make our broadcast possible for you all here, be it across the Upfield Facebook page or the OnFlow YouTube channel. So with that, special thanks to our AGA, Brookwood, Brunswick Plastering, Care You Deserve, CEC Management Group, HME Plastering, Melbourne Tile Gallery, Mr Tech Melbourne, MIM Timber and Hardware, No One Straighter Line Markers, Stella Driving School, Bendigo Bank Strathmore, Tasty 44, Farcon Group, Thick Wide Auto Body, and YPA Hume City. May eventually making use of his gloves, pings it forward. After the Brauweiler, Correa shoots for handball. The ladies are very much down towards the ground there. Is Kuaku. Curving from Lee. Correa with the header, but straight into the gloves of Symes. I certainly feel like there is something coming for the visitors. So far they are remaining just a bit unfortunate, but very much ever-present in danger for Upfield, and in particular Matthew Symes, their senior goalkeeper. Here's Kasov. Hodges. To provide a long ball. It's crossed, sent in. Correa, very, very unfortunate not to have equalised there, as the ricochet ball is cleared out for a corner. Lucky escape there for our hosts, who really should be looking at half-time at 1-1. So, with a few minutes until that half-time whistle, Sydenham Park, they got the momentum, they've clearly got the desire tonight. Can they change the storylines going to the half-time break?
How much? 60?
Corner ball whipped in. Headed away by Moore. Alexander tries to curve it in. Besides, eager making use of his head. As it's knocked forward by Hay. Can't quite find Hindle, who's dropping high. May. Sims.
Shut up, man.
Now, there will be a free kick. Though Sydenham still not too happy at getting the free kick. Timing of things occurring.
No, he didn't. Didn't touch the ball.
And so with Sims taking a little bit of liberty there. Not particularly come to too much for the visitors. As still conversations are directed towards, not particularly had with, our lead referee. Has certainly do well to cool down a bit coming towards half-time. Well, I've yet to have any bookings. Wouldn't be too surprising if one or two start to pop up 40%, given the nature of various declarations on both sides of the field. It's more corner ball for the visitors. That's Bilyansky to take the set piece. Plenty of options in the box for Bilyansky. So they still have a good bit of height between them. Ball curved in, won't beat the near post. Deflected ball out for another corner. Well, a few minutes away from the half-time whistle. If most likely nothing more than just solitary minutes to be added on, given what we've seen so far in this game. Curved in once more by Bilyansky. Shamoon brought down from behind. No foul given. Shamoon is able to send Scopelliti. Still Scopelliti. Scopelliti switch across. Finds O'Hare. The Canadian get his shot off here. O'Hare out for a corner. That bang on the 42nd minute mark. Is 42 been and gone. No, despite initial appearances, it will just be goal kick. Very much having critical moments here late on in this first half. As things stand in our VETO Sports Men's State League 1 Northwest clash here at Give Reserve, it is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 0. And that will be a very easy decision for our lead referee. It is straight red there for Nicholas Kasov. Physio is brought on. Players still disputing things. But regardless of their disputes, it is still very much Kurt Kurku on the ground in a world of pain. Kasov eventually make his way off the pitch as the Pates will not be heard by a lead referee. So with that, we are in our final minute of regulation time for this half. Emotional discussions still going on. And if we are hearing players correctly, there's at least one visiting player who disagrees and is in line with Upfield's thinking. But nonetheless, for the remaining 45 of this game, or 45 in a smidge, to be fair, it will be the hosts down to 10. And we're brought back in the way, back into play. As we're now very much entered in to the referee's discretion. Now that interruption quite likely will extend things to 2 minutes as Kurku returns to the field after being seen by his physio. So he's Sydenham Park back to their full 11, just on the cusp of half-time. And what will certainly bring some curious discussions for Jonathan Muniz and his Upfield. They have the goal advantage, but I don't have the player advantage. And shouts for a foul, falling on deaf ears.
Yeah, it's a bad, dirty game.
And very much quickly back on his feet. So it seems like it was perhaps a little bit opportunistic. Late corner here in this first half for the visitors. Can they sneak a goal just before the whistle? No pen, says our lead referee. Here's Kurku. May. Quick touch. As it looked to slowly progress more. Very physical pressure upon Hindle. Hindle keeping to his feet there. Cardo. Will be a throw for upfield. With the deflection given their favour. So there might need to be conversations onto the touchline. Dramatic certainly rising there on the far side of the pitch. Upfield very much now looking towards any and every opportunity for a free kick. And with that, we do finally have our half-time whistle. It is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 0. The hosts down to 10 for the final 45. It reserve in our men's State League 1 Northwest clash. So we'll be back in about 50 minutes or so for all the second half action here live and free with On Flow Media. And welcome back to the second half of our VETO Sports Men's Sailing 1 Northwest broadcast. It is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 0, with a late first half race 45. Expect ready to get back underway. And there's our whistle from our lead referee. And so, 45 down, 45 to go. And per our halftime intelligence, asking footballers questions at halftime doesn't always bring the best answers out. Scopolozzi forced to track back in some spectacular pace. Just in play there. Who cops quite the propelled strike against him. And that is very much going to have to be a quick concussion check there for the Upfield midfielder.
Mark, you playing this week?
Certainly fair to say, we do bring you plenty of action here at OnFlow Media. And if you do like what we do here at OnFlow Media, and you are watching us across our YouTube platform, well, if you haven't already, give us a like, give us a follow. Tell us what we're doing. Are we doing a good job? Are we doing a bad job? We appreciate all feedback. Yeah. Moore still on the ground. Well, it's proving to be a serious situation there. Is eventually and thankfully back on his feet. Certainly. There have been very serious concerns in the first half for Kurt Kouakou after his collision with Kasov, which did see Kasov given a straight red and an early shower. You never know.
Oh, they got the ball.
Here's Symes with the goal kick. Queenslander just delicately picking his spots. Getting everyone just to get there a bit. Ball's released. Finds O'Hay just beyond the field of play. Shamoon is well set on their feet there. Ladies providing a bit of support. A card. Shamoon there, apologies. Hindle. And throwing the option for Scopolozzi, but they just couldn't quite get there in time. For the visitors, Jacob Alexander, man of two first names, and perhaps questionable throw-ins. Scopolozzi leaping like a salmon, as does Hindle. Scopolozzi showing a sign of honesty there. Was a bit late in the challenge.
Yeah, I was bringing from there. He called for it.
And so it will be Alexander take the free kick, having gained once more Also readjust by a lead referee. Alexander. Marshalling proceedings, just getting it clear. All very much still in the field of play. Moore once again. He cops quite the challenge.
That was the same thing. That was the same thing.
And with that, the players have a moment of emotion. The bench is.
It was a bad game.
We're just waiting to see if there's anything to be given from our lead referee.
That's bullshit. Far off, man. What was different to this one? What was different to
And
this
lots
one?
of things, it was just a chance to see the replay.
That's the same free kick as their one.
And it was a very, very stiff upper body charge. Firm elbow in there for good measure, but very much all upper body. No real attempt at the ball. We're still yet to see an indication of a card, which when at this stage, given how late it's gone on since the incident, we're not expecting to see one anytime soon. So it's good to see him back on his feet properly. Well, Moore very much having not the most fun in the second half. With that, no bookings, just the free kick. Eventually simmered. Ricardo set up Hindle. May has the ball. And so once again we could be in for yet another concussion check. What's proven to be a bit of a spicy second half. These broadcasts possible, allowing you to see the spicy action here at Given Reserve. And that our sponsors for this season here at Upfield are Al Ager, Brookwood, Brunswick Plastering, Care You Deserve, CEC Management Group, HMB Plastering, Melbourne Tile Gallery, Mr Tech Melbourne, MYM Timber and Hardware, .44, Barcon Group, Vic White Auto Body and YPA Hume City. Still waiting. Continue. He's on his feet. Very much looking quite stiff there. But should be alright to continue. And so we are finally all right to continue. There you go. Briefly finds Ricardo. Hodges. Zamet. Brauweiler. Strike there from goal kick for the hosts. It is 55 minutes been and gone here. It is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 0. Now match week 9 clash here between Upfield and Sydenham Park in the men's State League 1. Sports, and of course ourselves on Flow Media. Scopolati. Look forward by Hodges. As Ricardo eventually just has enough of that. Greer. May hoofs it. By any means. Alexander picking out Marvin Brauweiler. Hodges. Wide for Zamet. Zamet. Yeah. Fair to say he wants to move on from that one. Still away in that goal kick. Being gently dragged by his opposing captain. Hodges. Brauweiler. To Zen Zamet. Signs. Just easy up the lads. Zamet just well aware of the Sydenham Park forward. He's not getting any liberties tonight. Greer. Long ball there from Sydenham Park's and a half. And into the boot, and now gloves of Matthew Symes. Queenslander. Sit towards ourselves. Turnover via the throat. Scopolati. Not quite able to find Hindle there. Moore knocked down. He's able to hold his feet just about. Scopolati looks to send Hindle. Can he find the Briton? Not quite. So and free kick given there. Hosts certainly not too pleased with the outcome. Nonetheless, free kick it shall be. Free played in. Played back out by Mihalides. Shot from range. And how's that for a few cracks at goal tonight? Not particularly threatening Matthew Simon's goal, but that one. That is serious bit of magic there from the Sydenham Park midfielder. And after 60 minutes, it is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 1 here at Given Reserve. Upfield fails to keep a clean sheet. But given that they are down a player thanks to that late first half red card, will they be down points tonight as well? As things stand, they've only dropped points on United. That being a 4-0 defeat for Upfield. Bulldogs presently fourth on the table and 3 points behind our hosts. Alexander looks for Zamet. Zamet does get past Copperlady. Zamet's out of cross. And the offside flag's raised.
Keep going. Come on.
Ricardo. Scopolady with support. He gets the free kick. Scopolady very quickly on his feet. The Upfield winger very much making use of the dark arts there. Scopolady having a quick joke there with his opposing midfielder in Paul Hodges. It's always nice to see a bit of friendly. At the end of the day, football is just a game. And it's always nice to see players treated as such.
That was the keeper.
After collision, the opposing keeper in Chris May. While we await the throw, we will eventually get Eager back into his area. That centre-half position is very much his spot. Still away in the throw.
What's happening?
And her ladies. Ricocheting it off at Biliansky. Zamet looks for the cross in. Symes gets a glove to it, parries it away, out for a corner. The corners. Well, none resulted in a goal for them in the first 45. Well, what can they make in this half? Corner ball ripped in, fisted by Symes. Again, fisted by Symes. Scopoli unable to keep it within the field of play. Turnover via the throat.
لا لا حتى عمل الدايس غلط ثاني لا لا
Quite just upon the behind the throw there from Alexander. We're feeling quite comfortable there in Upfield's final third. Can they go with their goal tally and take the lead for the first time tonight? No, not if Scopoli has anything to do with it. And we shall have our first substitution of the evening for the visitor, for our hosts.
Stop walking, mate. 19. Come back, son. Stop walking, son. Stop walking, son.
Coming onto the pitch is the number 2, Sean Timmins. Timmins, similar to getting a very having only made its way about an inch onto the field. Timmins replacing the outfield captor in Varney Shamoon. Shamoon giving the armband to Alexander with questionable throw there. As it goes out for a goal kick.
Let the referee call it. Let the referee call it if he wants to think.
Scopoliti. Ricardo almost in danger there. There you go. No. Deflection not seen by a refereeing department. There being a speech contact there. Nonetheless, Jason Alexander, the man with 2 first aims with the throw. This time, a little bit more distance behind his throw. Turnover. Off the head of Correa, of Kuriko. There you go, clears the area. Zamet. Ball is out in the 3-on-1.
Yeah, take you right. Take you behind you. Coming. Let's step. Behind him. Step, Kurt, got a step.
Zemet versus Scopolisi. Throw, giving it to Scopolisi. Much to his displeasure. Long throw from Alexander. Hodges. Battling against Hodges. Grauweiler. Zamet goes to the ground. Offside flag raised. And despite plenty of shame towards our lead referee, he holds firm. And rightly so.
He's not listening to him.
Our possession, the everybody was offside.
O'Hare. Hindle. And free kick given. No, just a throw. Hodges finally puts some control behind the ball. Correa. It's just be a throw regardless. Chance for the visitors to make a change, forcing the AR to absolutely leg it towards the halfway line. For the visitors, and we'll confirm the who's for you all in a moment. Go on to the pitch, it's number 10, Ryan Newman. He replaces the number 6.
Stop trying to be a hero!
Ball. O'Hare marshalled off prime position of the ball. May twisting out the Canadian exactly where he wanted him. Sydenham Park are very much in control here at Gibb Reserve. Well, ladies, well timed interception. Upfield, a little bit of friendly fire means they can't hold possession. Sydenham Park continuing to probe extremely deep. Plenty of displeasure from our hosts. So they feel hard done by tonight, given that they are very much shouting at every minor possibility. Symes, thumping free kick. Hodges twisting and turning, flicks his body back and the ball. Moore flicks it forward. Throw for the hosts. It is 76 minutes been and gone. It's Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 1. In our VETO Sports Men's Saturday League 1. As things stand, our hosts are set for their first draw of the season. The only points they've dropped so far is against the aforementioned defeat to Upfield United just a couple of weeks ago. Visitors, well, they've seen a bit of everything. Brauweiler. Here's Newman, the substitute. Lee knocks it deep. He's got to play out to clear. Zamet. Last option. Oh, picked up by Cotto. He's brought to ground. As the visitors look to make a double change, get off the field is the number 7, Gira Bliansky, and the number 18. As for their replacements, we will confirm that for you as soon as it's physically possible. Ideally, they'll be turning around right now. Right now. Well, we've got number 21 saying. As for Biliansky's substitution, well, we're working on it. Anyway, corner for the hosts. Swung in, but not particularly challenging anyone. And the other substitute is the 20. Again, giving the visitors favour, much to the displeasure of the home crowd. And we'll have to bring that ball back. To be just ball still in motion. Like those on the field. So that we are very much into the final 10 minutes of regulation time. Free kick sent in. Oh, that cheeky tap. Flag's kept down. And it looks as though it was number 5 there with the tap in. Raul Edvanio Brito Rodriguez Correa. Just try to confirm that for you. And we're just awaiting the replay to confirm the initial shout for Correa getting the touch. It was the Sydenham Park number 5. It was Rodriguez Correa with the goal and potentially the winner this evening. As do confirm for you all, it is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 2 here at Reserve. One man down and now one goal behind. O'Hare. Hindle. Scopelliti with the throw. Plays for Hindle. Scopelliti. Spinoski for Ricardo. Ricardo just can't get his ball to where he wants it. More. Well, ricochet, still in play. Hindle now. Out for a corner. Corner played short into Hindle. And so Upfield just trying to do whatever they can with things. Expectations are not particularly high among themselves at the moment. Moore, can he get his shot on? And flag. Specifics. It's hard to say, there's just too many bodies in motion. Too much to gain our attention. So with that, we're just going to have to carry on for the time being and trust in our match officials. Something much of the crowd are very much not willing to do tonight. As our hosts make another substitution. And he's at least sole change for the moment with the 17 Salvatore Carlo coming off, placed by the 14 Steve So Cool. To make use of his swings. Players urged to their feet by a lead referee. And again, urged to his feet by a lead referee. We certainly had enough of the shenanigans tonight. That was certainly plus it all on the field of play. Actually waiting. No, going on. It should just be a throw. But there is plenty of conversations among our players over it. And here comes the cards. It is another red card for Upfield. This time going towards a staff member who is coming onto the pitch. And that's a third red card, second for a staff member. And certainly understandably so. They have no need nor any right to be on the field of play. Cool heads must prevail. And if you're not mature enough, well, you really shouldn't be here.
Hey, leave the line up.
Symes with the goal kick. And once more our lead referee. Let's have a talking to the Upfield technical area. The yellow card is given to whom? Not entirely obvious, but it was out towards the field of play. And offside. Symes hoofing it forward. Scoppoliti sends it back in towards Maz's goal. Out for a corner. And that is the 90 minutes been and gone. We're now purely at our lead referee's discretion. And given the interruptions in this first half, really for no good reason, it's certainly set to be at least a few minutes here at Give Reserve. Scott Lady with the corner, lands short into Hindle. Signs up there for good measure as well. Middle-ladies, Scoppoliti, back into the 18-yard area. Free kick given, looks to be Browwell there. The home fans are certainly not pleased with the lead referee. So they are very much just doing their jobs.
21, shin pads, shin pads. 21, where's the shin pads? 21! And we're blowing plus 10! Keep it good!
Crossed in. Sokol can't quite follow the target first time round. He's got the throw, however. Free kick given. Much to Scoppoli's dismay. And with that, we've seen 2 minutes. On to the third. The ladies, after being fed by Moore. So unforced is Correa. Shots into the visitors. Symes all over that ball. That's 3 minutes, bending on now. Turnover via the throw. Turnover via the throw. That's 4 minutes now, been and gone. Surely not too much time left here at Give Reserve. Free kick in favour of Ryan Moore there. Symes thumps it deep. Won't quite be deep enough at this time, Captain. Curious decision, but play on there. As outside flags raised.
Good girl! Good girl!
They're fucking controlled, man.
Sminovsky trying to set up saves that just can't get any support there. And as quickly as up there, back down to their own end. Lee clearing the area for Sydenham Park. So now almost saying 6 additional minutes played out here at Give Reserve. Roweiler, there you go. Playing back for Symes. Looks wide for Michaelides.
Stop fucking crying, bro!
Giving head, going for the free kick. Greer not too pleased with the presence of O'Hare. Greer looks to be Greer giving the yellow there. O'Hare still up against Greer. And that he leans towards Greer getting the yellow there. Which our statistics will now show. And his last shot saloon with the free kick for our hosts to try and scrape a point from today. Which has been not the best evening for them. We'll see, gets another yellow card for the visitors. And we're not far from having seen 100 minutes played tonight at Reserve. First say, we don't envy our referees having to make their reports after the game tonight. Everyone's up there. It's out. It's a corner.
No, man, all good.
Still away in the corner. Scopolini swings it in. Signs up there for good measure. Back out towards Scopolini. Ball cleared. Not the intended touch, but it'll do. Michaelides. Ball repelled. Michaelides. It's a chase once again. Dangerous marks for Upfield. This could be 3. And that's the third. It is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 3. Sydenham Park players very much not showing much class there, celebrating bang in front of their opponent's technical areas. I mean, we always do love a little bit of shithousery there. But I mean, come on. Pick your moments, boys. And with that, is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 100 minutes. Who would have thought it coming tonight? And with that, we finally have our final whistle. Oh, so that is certainly a very strong 3 points for the visitors. As we come to a close in our match week 9 clash here at Reserve, it is Upfield 1, Sydenham Park 3. Very much a tough night for the hosts, having gone down to 10 for an entire half. Overall, you live, you learn, you bounce back from these things. But certainly not much do we envy our referees tonight. They're going to be very busy after the game, having to deal with a constant stream of bookings throughout the evening. But for all us here at On Flow Media, that's all we've got time for tonight. Thank you for joining us, and make sure to catch us next time, both here at Reserve and across the grounds here in Greater Melbourne. Until then, I'm William Bennett. Cheerio.